Welcome back, everybody. This is My Journey 4K. We are back in IMSA in the Dallara P217. Let's get into it. Looks like we're starting this race in P2 today. Only 2 cars in our class currently. The field is a 25-7. We're coming into this race with a 17-18. This is a 35-minute race, a license requirement for entry. It is IMSA fixed, so we won't be making any changes to our setup. The GTP car losing control going off the track. We're still nose to tail with the LMP2 car in first place in front of us. Starting to catch another GTP car here. What's the car in front is right now going side by side in this corner. Trying to get away from us anyway right now. We're still right on their tail here. The final corner, we're going to pass the GTP car ourselves as well. Not the best timing. This is where they have the advantage. Right here, we're going to be side by side. Still not too far from first place in our class. The number 6 car there in front of us. Nose to tail here. We're going to make a move to the inside of the horseshoe. Oh, the car's blinking around. They made a dive in the apex, and they're gonna maintain the lead for now. We'll try to make the pass there, but able to make it stick. They go off track now. They come back on in front of us. What a move. What a terrible camera view they gave us there as they went off track. Still nose to tail with first place in our class. To finish lap 2. We are just running away from those GTP cars behind us. They should have the advantage. The first couple of laps, but we'll see if they can come back and recover and put down some better lap times once their tires warms up. Should have quite number 6, sorry. They should have quite a bit of a lead in iRacing on us. Just trying to get better vision there. I think we were super close to them. And it's hard to see the braking zone when you're sitting in all that spray from the car in front. What a great race to start this off. Nice close one. We're still nose to tail with first in our class. There's only 2 cars in our class right now. This is 4 points. We want to be in front of this person so badly. We're certainly going to lose points. They're losing it again in that corner. Almost completely lost it. We're still right there with them, putting the pressure on hard, you can tell. They're pushing as hard as they can right now. They are so afraid of us passing them. We are right here with them, putting all the pressure on this track. We are sitting 3rd and 4th overall. Only 2 GTP cars are in front of us right now. Car in front is blinking as we're going through the horseshoe there. Look at how close we are getting in these corners. Ooh, we got a little squirrely there. We held on to it though. It was a very loose track still with all the rain. Coming down hard in some of these spots. Still nose to tail with first in our class. Amazing battle here. Maybe pulling away a little bit there. Although, let's see. Let's see, all we can see from the dash is just the lights. Didn't that look much further from the dashboard? No, we were pretty close. So right there, just a few tenths back. After a few laps, very, very close race still. We've made it on the technical pass. They've made a couple of mistakes. Up here in Dunlop corner. And aggressively came back out on the track. I'm not even sure if that was... It might be protestable, honestly. A bit late now. I'm not going to do anything like that. But they did come back on track dangerously, and that is against the rules. They could have gotten disqualified for that, even. We're going to pull into the pits a little bit early here, hoping that we can do an undercut maybe and get by them on pace with a clear track. We have not had a clear track lately. We'll see how this works out for us in the end. It's been a close race so far though. in the pit lane for just a little bit of fuel. We'll be leaving very shortly. We're already gone now. Probably about a 5-second stop total. Just for a little bit of fuel. Now back, getting back up to speed. That did cost us time for sure. Way more than 5 seconds, obviously. Coming down pit lane is quite a long one. And the entrance has a tough chicane too. And if you're coming in really fast and then when it's wet, the rain really piles up and it's quite slippery. That may be one of the things we're trying to avoid, puddles coming into pit lane. Hopefully it gives us a slight advantage. That's all we need is a couple tenths. Bro, that was a 2:08.5. That's a good 30 some odd seconds being in pit lane. Nobody behind or in front for quite a while right now. I think we're hoping also that by the time we get back up to the GT3 field, that they'll be more spread out and easier to pass. We're really pushing it, trying to put down the best laps we can. We need to just buy a few tenths more on the car that was in front of us. Much higher rated than we are currently. Whoa, slow car in front maybe. GTP car. Looks like a Cadillac. Maybe what we would consider at least they were behind us before we took our pit stop. we're starting to catch some GT3 cars. A Porsche GT3 just ahead. We're going to go by on the inside. We'll be on the outside of the next corner, but we're already past now. Look at the Dunlop corner. We're still just a few tenths behind the Cadillac GT3 in front of us. They struggled last lap around here. Quite a variation in time on the laps. We'll see how we deal with each of them. Hopefully, nice clean passes. Something happened to that Porsche GT3 behind us there. We're going to try and go by on the outside. Oh my, look at the traffic now. GT3 cars battling, but the GTP is trying to pass. Got the cars just ahead going side by side of Referral in the corner. I'm going to slip in between both of them and come to the inside of them on the corner to get around 6th place in the GT3 class. A little bit of curve there. Ford Mustang now. Just to the right, so we'll probably go to the inside here. There we go. Oh, we went sideways, going off track a little bit. Picking it up, going over some hard curves. We're going to slide behind. Still staying to the inside of the GT3. We slow up the Mustang that much that allowed the Audi to catch. We're in front now, right behind us. We are just flying through the traffic as fast as we can. The GT3 cars were battling quite a bit. Several side-by-side battles there we saw. We're going to start to drive away from them now. Hopefully we got through that GT3 traffic faster than the car in the first place did. Have to see how it turns out. Still have a GTP car ahead that is not going to be able to get away for long. Did see them make some mistakes earlier too. That might be what allows us to get by quickly. Let's see how it goes. Starting to catch another GT3 Porsche. Number one, probably leading the GT3 class. We ought to be able to get pretty quickly here where they're drafting out. If they're not the leader, maybe it is because of pit stops. We'll have to see. We're going to get in front of them, just into the braking zone. We should be able to stay in front and not disturb them anymore. We're going to catch first place in our class now. Not sure where they are. They don't need to make any pit stops until really late in the race. Pit window doesn't close for another almost 10 minutes here. Track now, still trying to put down some good lap times to close in on the leader in our class. We'll probably be very close to them when they come out of pit lane. We'll have to see how close. It was a very close race to start. Oh, the GTP car off the track. There we go. That's what I was saying earlier. That should allow us to get by them pretty easily. We're going to extend the gap now. The red Cadillac that's behind us. They made a mistake over there going into the horseshoe and off track, completely out of our way, so I don't think it slowed us down in any way right now. So far, so good on getting through traffic, I feel like. Maybe not. Maybe there's improvement to be had there, but looked pretty good from what I saw. Looks like the GTP car is going to go pit now. Probably took damage during that. Ooh, see him getting squirrely going into that chicane. Tough place to go in with rain. We are getting closer to the pit window closing. Not quite. We still need to get down some good lap time to close the gap from car in front of us. That's a higher rating. There they are coming out of pit lane right now. We are again nose to tail. Can we make a move? We've got warmer tires. We're going to go by to the outside here. That'll be the inside coming up. We're going to touch them. Quite aggressive blocking us here. We're going to still be on the inside, side by side, coming through this corner. We're going to continue. Looks like we're going to be in front for now. Blinking a little bit there. We've got a better exit. We now have a 10th on them. We are in the lead currently. This has been such a close battle with them this whole race. And it would have been this close too if you saw us not making that early pit stop. But we were able to concentrate much better on the traffic, making the earlier stop. About 7 minutes remaining in the race. How many laps will be depending on where the leader is when time expires. We have extended the gap to the car behind now. GT3 just ahead, gonna slow us down a tiny bit. Maybe they'll slow down the LMP2 car. Just gave them a slightly worse line, didn't slow them down. We are currently first in our class, catching another GTP car here. Maintaining our lead for now on the car behind us, which is started pole in our class. You can see it's just a few tenths of a gap right now as we're catching GT3 and GTP cars. This is going to get messy here. Oh no. It's going to slow us up a lot. Car behind is going to make a move to the inside. Does have it there. Just lost the lead. We're going to fight back for this thing. It's been so close. We're in the grass. Oh, a little bit of a touch and we went sideways. We are going again. GT3 cars in front of us and behind us at the moment. We're back down to second in our class. What an aggressive car that is. They were blocking extremely hard. Our GT3 is going to get out of the way. We're trying to get back up there now. We may have taken a little bit of damage. I'm going to find it and see if we can see it right now. They should have taken some incident points for both of those contacts they came in contact with us. I'm not sure if we took any or not yet. Catching another GT3 car. We have another one in front of them. We're going to go by the inside here. The other one in front of them lost control. We're going to slide through that corner this time, but still hang on. We're still on track. And with the power down a little early maybe. GT3 car behind is going to go way wide there out of the final corner. We can see the car in the first in our class, not too far ahead still. What a dirty move that was though. We were side by side and couldn't prevent the contact both times we were side by side. They're trying to squeeze us as much as they could over there. Losing sight of the car in front right now. Pushing as hard as we can, it looks like, though. I'm hoping they have damage, so we may have a little too. I'm not sure. Don't see any at the moment. We can see him not too far in front now, about 2 seconds. It's a lot to try and cover at the end of the race, though. Not much time remaining. GT3 cars battling nose to tail. We're still trying to close the gap in the car in front here. Still about 2 seconds. I don't think they took damage, even though they should have. Time is going to expire soon. This could be the last lap here. We need the car in front to make a mistake so we can get up there again. We're still running fairly clean. I think our car is not damaged. Fuel warning is on. Car in front may have made a slight mistake there. We're closing the gap rather quickly right now. It's going to be a close one at the end here. I'm pretty sure this is the final lap. Oh, we're sliding out of the corner trying to do everything we can to get back up there. Across the line, that's the end of the race. So close right there at the end. We started the race in second, we finished in second. Our rating went from a 1718, we lost 24 for that. We're down to a 1694. We really really put it on them, but not quite good enough today. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.